Hello, it's me, Wojciech, that PH engineer which you used to work with. Welcome to my channel. Today I would like to talk about drainage and how to draw drainage in Revit and give you some guidance and tips. Super exciting, so here we go. So the first tip on how to draw drainage is always use a good quality pipework families. So for this presentation I'm going to be using Geberit HDPE pipework families, and you can actually find them on BIM Store. BIM Store, it's a website where you can log in for free and get the fittings you need. So first of all, you have to start from a system and then choose a pipe, and obviously you have to choose the material first. So for this I'm going to be using the Geberit families, and then I'm choosing the system type, which obviously for me is going to be a soil vent pipe. So first of all I'm choosing the diameter, so 100 diameter, and then I'm choosing the elevation. Let's say, because I'm going to be drawing a vertical stack, let's say I will start from 2.8 and let's drop it somewhere in here. So that's the first starting point, and because I want to draw a vertical stack, so I have to give the other elevation, so let's say -500, and then I have to apply twice, and then you have a stack. And obviously we have to extend that stack to other floors. So this is a typical resi building where we have about 8 floors, I think it's 8 floors as I remember, of residential apartments. So in this case I've got this working section, so it's a one section I'm always using to draw everything. So that's another tip, just have your own working section and just use this one, because you can always rely that that section is always there for you if you need it, and the settings of that section are correct. So now in section I'm going just to click on the pipe and drag it up, let's say to the top floor. I know for a fact that all other levels are typical, so levels from 2 to 8 are typical. I know that level 1 is different, but not so much different. So I'm extending the pipe to high level ground floor, where I will then join it up with others. So let's go back to the plan layout. So one stack has been drawn. Now I could draw the other stack in the same manner, but the quickest way to actually do it is to just click on that and just copy the same stack to the other location. So let's say that's the kitchen. Let's for now just draw 2 stacks. And now I have to go back, because this is level 3. Let me just quickly check that level 8 is working. Yeah, so as I said, level 8 is okay as well. We have a utility cupboard in here, so we will have access to that stack as well, and access to that stack will be through the kitchen, so it's all fine. I know, because I was working on that project before, that level 1 is different than other levels. I have to check the position of those stacks, and yeah, they are fine, they are working fine. We have a bathroom which is not existing on upper levels, so I will draw step stacks as well. Let's draw quickly a step stack. So it's the same. So let's start from 1200 as elevation and just draw next to this one, and -500. Apply. There we go. And I need a step stack for that utility cupboard as well. And so let me just draw it quickly. There we go. Let's just put it somewhere in here. And let's say I need a step stack for that bathroom, so I'll just copy that step stack again. Let's put it here, so it can be accessible from the bathroom. Okay, let me just check quickly that where's that section? There we go. Yeah, it looks fine. Okay. So now, this is the sort of the whole process of drawing the stacks. This is the ground floor of the building, where we have our retail unit, our future shop, and we have to offset, or we have to suspend this drainage. So obviously this drainage is dropping to high level within that shop, and we have to transfer that drainage at high level to a point where it drops to below slab drainage. So in our case, this is going to be a column. So the other tip I would give you is to draw pipework always upstream. So I'm going, because the pipework will be falling, so let's say from that point will be falling this way, and back, and dropping to below slab at this point. So I'm going to be starting from the lowest level of that run. So I'm starting from, let's say, minus 500. So that's 500 below the level of slab. And now I'm going to draw. Let me just check that quickly. There we go. So we have our stack next to the column. So that's the dropper. And let's say I want to draw a pipe like that and like that. So I will just click on that and right click, draw pipe, and then I want to slow up at 1 in 60. And let's choose a 45 degree, something like that, and now change the size. Let's have it like that, 45. There you go. And now I have to align this point with this one. So this one with this one. So you can have like a live. Let me just close that. There you go. And now it's aligned, so I can trim it. So it's TR. So it's connected. Don't worry about that pipe is very low. I will raise it after we've done the whole range. So the other, so we can quickly change that to a routing point, add a cap at the end of it, and now I want to connect these two pipes with that horizontal run. So the easiest way to do it, and the other tip, is to use command which is called create similar. You have to just click on any object and create similar. Choose a branch which is 100 diameter, surprise, surprise. Inherit elevation, slow up, yeah, there we go. And I want to just, let's say somewhere there, 45 degree. And again, use align, so AL, there we go, it's align TR. I want to connect that. There you go, so one branch is done, the other branch, exactly the same, create similar. Somewhere there, choose 100 diameter pipe, so inherit elevation, slope up, and then I want to AL just in case, make sure that they are aligned, TR, there we go, there we go. We can add another routing point if we want to, there we go, cap. So we have one run, and I want to connect those two pipes somewhere here. What's the best way of doing that? So yes, let's draw a pipe. Again, create similar. I know that that command is very simple, but it's really, really useful. Slow up at 1 in 60, inherit elevation, there we go. And then it's the same command, AL. Let's do it like that, TR, like that. Let's just create similar, inherit elevation, like that, slope up, there we go, something like that, AL, doop, TR, doop. I want to sort of have a routing point somewhere here, and now the other tip, use your arrow keys. I mean, if you want to notch something, just, oh, no, I don't want that, I don't want to move that pipe. So I'm going to be moving the whole thing. Ooh, no, cancel. So let's just move it like that. And now TR, just connect that. It should work. That's not working. There you go. So if it's not working, then I think the easiest way actually is to delete it. So the other tip is sometimes it's easier actually to delete the whole section of a pipe and start drawing that again. 45 AL. Yeah, it's sort of working. And now we can have a running point there. And there we go. So that's a section of our pipe suspended. We can add another running eye there. Let's be super perfect. So there we go. Anyway, now I want to raise the whole section of that. So there are few ways of doing that. First of all, you can click on any pipe and then change the elevation of that or offset. So let's say change it to 3000 and then it's going up. But then if you want to have a little bit more precise approach, you can choose so the furthest point, which is in our case this bend, and work in a section. So we are in a section and I want to raise this bend as high as possible. So let's just choose that bend, and using your arrow keys you can just raise the whole elevation. Let me just, there we go, so you can see it. So the whole elevation is moving. So the whole section of that pipe, the whole arrangement is going up. And here we go. That's how it looks like. Obviously you can raise those pipes as well and have them on different elevation, but that's for this presentation, that I think that's enough. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for listening and goodbye.